All right. I hope this is working. I hope this is on. And I just want to thank everybody because Philly Kuts has surpassed the 2,500 subscriber mark. And I thank all you guys, and I wanted to give some of you guys a shout out. First things first, because the other half of this video is labeled Comic Book Haul number 16. Well, actually, in fact, there is no comic book haul this week because I guess this week in the industry, there have been very, very few releases. So really the only thing that would have been on my pull list to pick up would have been Batman comic. I can't even think of it right now. The weekly one, the weekly Batman comic that comes out. I don't know why it escapes me, but that would have been the only title I would have had to pick up. So I didn't really think that that warranted me going to the comic book shop. So I'll be picking up that title along with my other titles next week, and that is going to resume. So another thing I want to say is that I kind of want to have a giveaway for my comic book haul or for any of my viewers, right? If someone can help me come up with a name for the comic book haul that I do weekly, because right now it's just like comic book haul number 16 or comic book haul number 10. You know, I wanted to have like a name before it. And I don't know. I thought it would be fun if some of the guys that watch that regularly, or if somebody who's going to start watching it, could come up with a name. And if I use that name, I will give you a graphic novel, Hellraiser, The Road Below. And this is a one-shot graphic novel. It's a good amount of reading in here. It goes for $15 retail. It's out by Boom Comics. The artist is Jaime Yang, who I think he's from Korea, actually, or is of Korean descent. So it gives his book kind of a certain flair, the way the characters look. There's Kirsty Cotton, who's now Pinhead, who's one of the head female priestess, the female with the pins. And this is written by Brandon Seifert, who also did work on I think it was the Dark Watch. Yep, Witch Doctor and Dark Watch, which was another Hellraiser series. Dark Watch. Basically, Kirsty Cotton has finally become like full Cenobite. And this is her first case. This is her first calling, her first summoning. If you're familiar with Hellraiser, there are these boxes made by the toy maker Le Marchand. I really don't want to give a whole history about Hellraiser. That could be for another video. But she gets called in New Orleans. This mother and daughter, they're having a problem with another family that they've had a feud with for years. And Kirsty Cotton is called in to bring some souls back to hell, but it's her first case and she's having trouble with it. And actually in this issue, she gets advice or supervision, if you will, from another head female Cenobite character. Do yourself a favor, if you're interested, watch Hellraiser 1 and 2 if you haven't already. That will explain a lot about who Kirsty Cotton is and her place in this whole Hellraiser universe, which really goes back all the way to those films' beginnings and Clive Barker's story. So, start thinking of a name for my haul. I don't know how long I'll keep this open. Basically, I guess until a name really sticks with me and I go with it. All right, shout-outs. First, we're going to do the comic book shout-out. I want to thank DNA Comics, or is it DN8 Comics? And I also want to thank J Rocks. Both you guys have kind of been commenting a lot on my videos and making suggestions of other comics for me to read. And I think both of you guys had recommended to me to read Outcast, which I think I'm going to pick up the trade, DN8. Probably next week. You said that was coming out, so maybe that will be in my haul next week. I don't know. So we'll see. But I want to give a big shout out to both of you guys, DNA Comics and J Rocks. Also want to give a nice shout out to the Pop Bear Show, who really made me take notice to Squarriors. I actually ended up buying that comic because my boss loves squirrels. And I got to tell you, I don't know how happy she was when she found that in her mailbox at work, but whatever. Sean Mitchell, I want to thank you as well. Thanks for always commenting on a lot of my videos. I appreciate your feedback and your input. Big shout out to Comic Book Mom, who's now following me on Twitter. I'm losing my voice, man. I'm going through caffeine withdrawal. I stopped drinking caffeine, believe it or not, about a week ago. And, geez, I think I'm just finally getting over it. But it really, I was getting like the full headaches, everything that's associated with caffeine withdrawal, body aches. Like going to the gym this week has been murder because I was relying too much on caffeine. I was drinking, Monster Energy drinks pretty religiously, and I was using stimulant-based supplements at the gym. Pre-workout formulas and stuff like that, and fat burners. So trying to reset my body, get off caffeine. Again, that could be another video. I tend to go off on tangents, so I apologize. Also, Indy Chamung, thanks for watching. I also want to give a shout out to Howler Mouse. He answered me a few times in his comic book vlog. If you ever want to watch somebody who has a real encyclopedic knowledge of comic books, check out Howler Mouse. Just how I'm saying it. That's how it's spelled. That's his channel. This guy has been collecting comic books for like decades. I mean, decades, all the way back to like, I guess, the Kirby days. And he knows so much about comics. Like I'm almost in awe of his knowledge of comics. So if you ever want to watch a comic book vlog where somebody really gives the history of comics and the history of that stuff, check this guy out, dude. I'm not even joking. So seriously, Julio Zapato, shout out to you. I want to thank you. And I'm glad that my videos have inspired you to, take an interest in starting to collect. So that's always really, really cool. All right. So those are the comic book shout outs. Next, I want to go over to Pixelbit. There's this website. It's a gaming website. It's called pixelbit.com, pixelbit.com. It's kind of like in the school of 1UP, where it's a very user-focused, user-created content website about video games. But you can also post things about beer. When I used to do my beer reviews, I used to throw my reviews up on there. And by the way, Travis Hawks, I just saw your tweet. I hope you're enjoying that chocolate stout. I think you said it was from Staniel Smith's. I really enjoyed that beer. I think I gave it a very high rating when I did review it. So I hope you're enjoying that beer tonight in your New Year's, and drive safe wherever you got to go, or if you're at home, even better. But you can also post stuff about comic books. They're very like user friendly and kind of like geek friendly, on a lot of gaming websites. Like I used to try to post some stuff on Giant Bomb, and they would like ban everything that I put on there, and it was very disappointing. And I was a big user of 1UP before I went to Pixelbit, putting my video vlogs on there and stuff. And I just really appreciate that they kind of give me a home to put stuff on up there, basically because I don't really like to write too much in my free time, only because my job, what I do at my job, a large portion, a percentage of my job is writing. And I'm just spent, there's days at work where I'm writing literally, thousands of words. So I'm just, for me to get the energy to write, not really, it's hard for me to muster up. And I much prefer this medium, video vlogging. It's just something that's easier for me, and it's something that I really enjoy rather than sitting down and writing again. So I really appreciate the guys over at Pixelbit. So let me give a big shout out to Super Step. I think you're about to graduate from grad school, or if you already did, congratulations, man. And keep your head up, man. I know sometimes that graduate schoolwork can be tough, having just gone through it fairly recently myself, but hang in there, dude. It will pay off. We Radical 42, big shout out. Thank you for all the comments you've always given me. As real as it gets, shout out. Again, Travis Hawks, shout out. View for Beautiful. That's a tough name, dude. You might want to, it's like a tongue twister name. V4 Beautiful. Thank you. Matt Snee, thank you. Broken H, thank you for commenting on my videos. Just J Gus W. Thank you. And once again, guys, check out pixelbit.com. It's a site that I really like. There's some really good writers on there as well that I enjoy. All right. Now, the longtime viewers, some of you guys go way back. Flash Roar, I appreciate all your support. Appreciate you coming up on Twitch when I would stream on there every once in a while. That's been just pretty much a disaster. It's very hard to gain new views on there. And I also have my YouTube gaming channel, which is New Retro Gaming Cuts. I'll probably post the link. But again, just something I do for fun. It's really my secondary kind of channel. I kind of goof around on gameplay on there. I kind of play really, really shitty. I'm not a very good game player. And sometimes I even play that up because I have a troll, or I used to have a troll named Frau Grimhold. And Frau has actually made This Is How You Don't Play videos based upon my video game content and my video game playing. So basically, she takes all my worst parts of the gameplay, splices them all together, and makes a montage. And geez, Philly Kuts really sucks. So, but it's okay. It's all good fun. I'm a good sport. I posted it, therefore it can be scrutinized and I guess manipulated into whatever that person wants it to be. All right. I don't know if she's going to keep making videos. She did make a video of me for my Grand Theft Auto 5, like hours long videos. And if you're going to be hating on someone, right, to take the time to make that long of a video, geez, it's kind of weird, isn't it? If I don't like somebody, I just stop watching them. That's what I do. All right. Epic Eagle fan, thank you very much for all your support. Number 434, guy known real life. Yef. Hope we hang out again soon, brother. I had a lot of fun going to Maine this summer with you and working out in the gym, dude. Hope you're still keeping at it, brah. All right, whatever. Jay Schoon, another guy known real life. I hope that your gopher problem, or whatever the hell it was, those varmints in your yard that were digging up all the shit, I hope you've resolved that, man. I can't imagine how frustrated that must be and how much Scott's turf builder you had to go through. Crispin, I want to thank you, man. I see that you've commented on one of my New Retro Gaming Cuts videos recently, and you always gave me a lot of support during my fitness vlogs, which, by the way, the fitness vlogs, I guess I'll be posting things every once in a while. I've basically plateaued out now at around 190, 187 to 190. And I've been that weight probably now for about the last good 6 weeks. And I seem to have plateaued, so I got to kind of come up with a new strategy because ultimately I would like to get down to about 175, 170 maybe. So I would like to lose anywhere from 20 to 15 more pounds. And then I'll be pretty happy. But when I started, I was 227. So I really kept it down, kind of made some good lifestyle changes, try to keep the cheat meals limited to once. Sometimes I'll admit twice a week I have a cheat meal. But compared to what I was, big, huge changes. And I haven't drank beer, guys, believe it or not. I haven't had a beer in about probably 5 or 6 months. And that's really helped too, because that's that, you know, drinking craft beer and stuff, even if you're only drinking, say, 5 or 6 craft beers a week, that's a lot. That's a lot of calories. All right. I want to thank Protojon. I think he's somewhere in Europe, man. I think from Switzerland or something. Thank you for watching me on New Retro Gaming Cuts, which I really appreciate. Also, No Paul, thank you for watching me on New Retro Gaming Cuts. Really appreciate it. And if I forgot anybody else, just let me know, man. Just let me know. But what I want to say is I really appreciate all the support I've ever gotten from you guys. If you watch my videos, you know that I'm not one to ever ask for subscriptions. I never say, oh, please subscribe. Please like this video. Please comment. It's just never been my style. Well, maybe I say please comment. I'll have a subject. But anyway, I've never been a guy to beg for subscriptions or beg for likes. It's just not me. You know, if you like my stuff, you're going to watch it and you're going to subscribe. So thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of your day sometimes. And I hope that I brighten it up. And I hope to continue to make comic book haul videos. I'll continue to make video game stuff, technology. If I buy something new, I'll unbox it. I want to do a review of my big screen TV that I did an unboxing of because I've been having a lot of fun with that. I love my 3D TV. It's a 55-inch Samsung 1080p 240 refresh rate 3D TV, which is so weird when you watch it at that 240 refresh rate. It's like got that soap opera effect, which I kind of like when I put it in 3D mode. So like when I'm watching like the Lords of the Rings, what I mean by soap opera effect, go see the new Lord of the Rings movie that's out, the new Hobbit movie, Five Armies. See it in the high film rate, in the HFR format, and then you'll know what I'm talking about, where it's soap opera effect, where it's almost like it's so clear and so fluid, the movement of everything, that it looks fake and it looks very strange. But in the big battle scenes and stuff, it really looks great because it can keep up with, the movement and stuff. But that's going to be for another video. And, I'll keep doing other stuff. And, oh, by the way, my brother got a new puppy. His name is Wolf. He is a Siberian Alaskan Husky mix. I actually have a video I'm probably going to upload after I do this video. Footage of the puppy. So expect puppy vlogs maybe. When I go to see my brother, and we're going to chill with his dog because he's just so cute. And he such a good dog. All right, dudes. 2,500 subs. I hope to get to 3,500 by the end of the year. Thank you so much, brah. And you guys have a safe and happy new year and get home from wherever you got to get. If you're driving, don't drink. And if you do, don't drive. Peace.